Hey, Line Leader Hooked friends. I hope everybody's doing pretty good. This is just a little tutorial. I want to show you the rig that I use at the beach. I also use it in brackish water, but it's a great surf rig. Some people call it a beach rig, surf rig, a pompano rig, a high-low rig. Anyway, it's what I catch probably 95% of my fish on. It holds really well, and I typically don't ever have a problem with it. You can use whatever test pound you like. I generally use 20-pound test. If I'm going for something bigger, 30-pound test. But anyway, I'm going to set this up and show you guys how to tie it. Okay guys, so this is what we're going to do. So I have my line here. This can be used with mono or braid. It doesn't make a difference. But anyway, this end here is from your main line. This is your tag end, the very end of the line. What you're going to want to do is take and pull on that end there, the very end, and then you want to make a loop, just like this. Now what you want to do is take that loop, wrap it around your thumb, just like that. And as you can see, I have a loop right there with both ends of with both lines. What you're going to want to do is take this loop here, wrap it through there 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then once you have that, you want to wet the mono a little bit, because if you don't, it just causes a lot of friction and it gives it a better chance to break. Alright, so that's wet. Now we're just going to pull on both ends, and you can see we have a tight knot right there. Now what we're going to do is just clip our tag end right here. I like to leave just a little bit of space just in case it pulls. Alright, now this is for our weight. Here, I'm using just a 1 ounce pyramid for demonstration purposes. If you're at the beach, you typically want to use a 2 to 4 ounce. So what you're going to do is that loop that you just made, you're going to put it right through the eye here. Okay? Put it right through the eye, and then what you're going to want to do is just take the bottom of that pyramid weight and pull it up and through the loop and pull. There you go. Now that's your sinker. Now, depending on where you're fishing and how deep it is depending on how far up the line you want to go. I usually do about 6 inches, but well, this is just for demonstration purposes. So what you're going to want to do is the same exact thing. Grab both ends of the line and make a loop like this. I like to do mine probably about 2 to 4 inches out. Then you'll wrap it around your thumb again, make that loop. Okay. And then what you're going to do is take this end and wrap it through again 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then what you're going to want to do is just wet that a little bit, because you will, like I said, cause tension on the line or friction on the line. So let's do that. And you just pull on both ends. You see you have a nice tight knot. And we do it 6 times because 5 sometimes will not hold, and 7 is just too many, and it doesn't seem to work as well. So now what you have is, you can see you got your weight, and then you have your loop end right here where you're going to want to put your hook and everything else. So now if you're doing a pompano rig, what you're going to want to do is take a bead, take that loop end, and put it through the bead. Just like that. Okay. And we use the bead because it represents the eggs of a sand flea, and fish are really attracted to that, especially pompano. And we'll also take a float because pompano are a sight fish, and they'll be able to see this in the water, and it also helps whatever bait you're using to float, so it's not just laying there dead looking. All right, so we'll put that through. And then, so we have the hook. The same thing, you just take that loop end, put it right through the eye of the hook, and then you can see you're going to want to take the open end like this, pull your hook around through it, and then just pull, and now you have it just like that. Now you don't have to use the bead or the float, it just depends. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depends on what I'm fishing for. And you can do that 1 or 2 more times, just depends on how you want to do it. I like to space mine about 6 inches apart because that's just, you know, where I'm fishing at, that's how it is. But this is basically how it will look. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you guys out. If you have any questions, or if you have a better rig that you guys use that helps you catch more fish, put it in the comments below. As always, guys, this is Line Leader Hooked, and keep reeling them in.